Choo-choo.
Thomas's tall friend.
Choo-choo the hero. Choo-choo to Edward. The island of Sodor has many visitors to visit. Today was a special day. How kind to Dido, Choo-choo to Emily. A new animal park will be open on Sodor.
There were wide open spaces
for the animals to live in. Wow, said James. Choo-choo to Henry. All the entrants were very excited. Choo-choo to Stanley.
Thomas puffed into
Brendan Dogs.
He beamed
from buffer to buffer.
Good morning,
Percy.
Good morning, Thomas.
Good morning, Thomas.
Look at my special leaves to feed the animals.
I have rosy red apples for the animals.
And I am to take
the mail and the Topham Hatt to open the park, said Gordon.
Do you have a special, Thomas?
I am to take the tallest animal on Sodor to the animal park. Percy and Edward gasped. What is it, Thomas? It's a giraffe. All the engines wished with wonder. They had never seen a giraffe before. These were in fireboxes with the giraffe.
You are
very tall. Edward, Gordon, and Percy were puzzled. Will he blow over? Why is he so spotty? Does he sit down? Of course he'll sit down, said Thomas. You must wait for the giraffe keeper. The giraffe will do what his keeper tells him. But Thomas didn't want to wait for the giraffe keeper. He wanted to show the children the tallest animal on Sodor. Don't worry, Cranky. I'm sure Mr. Giraffe will do as I tell him. And Thomas puffed proudly out of the docks. Thomas and the giraffe puffed happily along. Children waved and whooshed. Thomas's firebox fizzed with excitement. Thomas puffed slowly as he passed towards the bridge.
Sit down, Mr. Giraffe.
Sit down, Mr. Giraffe. Choo-choo. The giraffe didn't want to sit down. He wanted to see the sights of Sodor. Thomas wished. Then he heard a familiar whistle. Choo-choo. It was Gordon. He was taking the mail and the Topham Hatt to the animal park. Out of the way, Express is coming through. Choo-choo. I can't go on the bridge with Mr. Giraffe. This made Gordon grumpy. He must go back to the docks for the keeper. The giraffe will do as the keeper tells him. No, thank you, Gordon. I'm sure Mr. Giraffe can do as I tell him. So Gordon had proudly away. But Thomas didn't know how to make the giraffe sit down. Thomas saw some cows. They munched merrily, and they waited in the sun. Choo-choo. Edward chucked up. An idea flew into Thomas's funnel. Edward, can Mr. Giraffe have some of your apples? Why, Thomas, said Edward, because then he feels sleepy and lie down. Edward was puzzled. He wanted to help his friend Thomas. Thank you, Edward. The giraffe likes Edward's rosy red apples. He liked them so much. He ate and ate and ate. And he didn't sit down. Edward was very upset, bubbling boilers. You must go back to the docks for the keeper. The giraffe will do as the keeper tells him, said Edward. No, thank you, Edward, said Thomas. I'm sure Mr. Giraffe will do as I say. Choo choo choo. But Thomas was worried. The top of Pat and the mail will be waiting at the animal park. Then Pussy puffed Pat. Hello, Thomas. What's the matter? Mr. Giraffe won't sit down. Can't you eat some of your and he sure want to lie down and sit down. Percy was happy to help his best friend Thomas. The giraffe liked Percy's leaves. He thought they were a wonderful gloom. Leaves fluttered and floated through the air until there were none left at all. Cinders and ashes. I hope he wants to sit down, Mr. Giraffe. Suddenly, the giraffe did sit down. And he closed his eyes. Mr. Giraffe is asleep. Percy, we must rush straight to the animal park. Choo choo, choo choo. So, and then Thomas and Percy see back along the track under the bridge to the animal park. Choo choo. Then there was trouble. The mail, as the top of Pat was crossed. They had waited a long time for the tallest animal on Sodor, but the tallest animal on Sodor was fast asleep. Wake up, Mr. Giraffe, please. Choo 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 choo. But then the giraffe kept sleeping on. This is a disaster, Thomas. Thomas felt terrible. There was no rosy red apples, no greasy leaves, and no wide awake Mr. Giraffe. I know, sir. It is a disaster. I shouldn't wait for the giraffe keeper. I was silly to think Mr. Giraffe was do as I told him. I'll puff my hardest to the docks and bring the keeper here. So Thomas pumped his pistons and raced away. The giraffe keeper was at the docks. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Our board. The giraffe was still asleep when Thomas popped into the animal park.
I'm sure Mr.
Giraffe will now wake up since you're here, sir.
And then
Thomas chuffed away. He had a lot to do. On Farmer McColl's farm, Thomas picked up rosy red apples. And from the orchard, juicy leaves. Thomas puffed and chuffed and huffed back to the animal park. Everyone was cheering and clapping for Sodor's tallest animal. Mr. Giraffe, you're awake. Choo choo choo. The giraffe heard Thomas's toot. He stretched his long neck up, 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 and then down to Thomas's face. Welcome to Sodor, Mr. Giraffe.